Hi everybody, I'm Essence, and today I wanted to talk to you about my spiritual journey that I'm on. It's more like a path of self-discovery. I want to get closer and connect with my inner essence, my inner being, if you will. At first, I decided to go on a spiritual journey because I have really been living with a lot of fear, self-doubt, just not a lot of respect and love for myself. And I really didn't know that I was dealing with these issues. And I just decided to start meditating, and all these things just started to come up. And I'm just like, whoa, it's more going on here than I even knew about. And I first touched on this journey a few years ago when a friend gave me the book, The Power of Now. And I read a little bit of it. I didn't read the whole book. It was very deep. But the pieces that I took away, number one was, you are not your mind, which said to me that I didn't have to live with that inner tormentor that follows me along everywhere I go every day, that says, you know, you're a loser, you're never gonna make it. That was a big relief, because I thought that I had to listen to that person and that that person was a part of me, but that voice is not me. It's not a part of me. It's just a negative voice that lives within us all, but we don't have to listen to that person. So I was very aware of that for a while, and then somehow I just got sucked back into the negativity, and all of that went out the window. Then I watched the movie The Secret, and for years I watched it every few months, but then I decided that it's not gonna work for me. You know, I can't attract things. And then more recently, I said, I am attracting things into my life. I'm just attracting all the things that I don't want into my life. And in one of my classes that I just took, it said you have to acknowledge the fact that you have attract everything that's gone right or wrong into your life. You have to accept and acknowledge that you attract it. And if I'm going to be real, I have to say my house was once in foreclosure. Well, you know, before it got to be in foreclosure, you know, with the notices, I attracted that into my life for years. 5 or 6 years, I would say. If I didn't have my house, I could just move back home to Michigan and stay with my mom and go to school. Things would be so much easier if I didn't have this house, and I could just go back home. Years. I said it over and over again. And it wasn't until that time came where I brought those circumstances into my life where I was possibly going to lose my house that I realized I don't want to lose my house. I love my house. I love living here in Atlanta, and right now this is the place where I need to be. And I'm just like, whoa, I really did attract that. So if I can attract something like that into my life, I should be able to attract better things into my life. And then I decided I wanted to go deeper. It's not just about attracting and manifesting things into my life, material things. I want a better life. I need to learn how to have more of a self-love, more of a connectedness with myself, because I've never been a material person. I don't connect or identify with my house or with my car, but I wasn't necessarily connecting with myself, my inner being, my inner essence either. I was just kind of somewhere in limbo, just like floating. And I would always say, oh, I'm just a free spirit, you know, I just float along. And now that's not sitting well with me. I want to connect with my inner being, my God-given essence. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror and just see this exterior, because sometimes I don't like what I see. And that's another thing that I have to work on. So when I look at myself, I need to see the essence that God created, the beautiful being, the beam of light that I am. That's who I need to see, and that's who I need to fall in love with and connect with. So I'm on this journey, and I've gone to a couple different classes, like a law of attraction class, a manifesting class. I spoke to a spiritual healer, and she brought up some issues from my, I didn't even know that there were issues of my childhood where these things came up, where I have a lot of my, self-doubt and fear, and, not liking my body when I look at myself. For years, when I was younger, people will always say, oh, she's so thick, or look at those legs on her, look at those hips. And I just have grown up hating my hips, hating my legs. Whenever I look at myself in the mirror, I see, oh my gosh, look at that. I'm so sorry, my phone. I look at myself and I just see these big, huge legs and hips. And even when I'm at my smallest weight, like what I am now, that's what I see. I see big legs, and I didn't really know where this self-loathing came from of my body, but now I know it's just those childhood things. And I know the people that said those things to me, they didn't mean anything by them, but I still carry that with me, and I have to learn how to release those old pains that live within me, so that I'm not carrying around these negative thoughts about me and about my body. So while I'm on this journey, I want to share everything that I'm learning, because I want to help the way these people are helping me. I know everybody doesn't live in a city where they have these classes and these meetings and things where they can go to. So if I can just help one person by sharing my story, by sharing the things that I'm learning, then I feel like I'm doing my job as a human, and that's to give and to share and to help. So follow me on this journey. Please leave comments. Feel free to email me, and look for my next few videos. Thank you for watching.